Thanks guys for coming out for the walk around of the 2024 F-150. I'm Austin Davis. I'm the F-150 Consumer Marketing Manager. Milton Wong's with me as well to talk, he's the F-150 Chief Engineer. So we're just gonna kind of go back and forth between the trucks, talk about the new features, things like that. So 2024 Ford F-150, full of purposeful features. It's the smartest, most connected F-150 ever. And of course, it has built for tough capability our customers expect. And when it comes to F-150, it all starts with built for tough. And the 2024 F-150 is a perfect example of that, with best-in-class towing at 13,500 pounds and best-in-class payload at 2,455 pounds. This truck specifically right here is a Platinum with the PowerBoost Hybrid. F-150 is the only truck in the full-size pickup segment to offer customers the freedom of choice in the powertrains when it comes to the gas options, the hybrid options, all the way to the all-electric F-150 Lightning. PowerBoost Hybrid is the best-selling hybrid in the full-size pickup segment. In fact, in 24 model year, we're going to double our rate of production in hybrids. So in 23 model year, about 10% of all F-150 sold were hybrids. In 24 model year, that's going to go up to 21%. So why do customers love the hybrid so much? First and foremost, like we said, it always starts with built for tough capability. Hybrid does not compromise there and delivers 11,200 pounds of max available towing. Also, it's a lot of fun to drive. It has 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque, and all hybrids come standard with Pro Power on board. So on an XL, an XLT, or a Lariat, those come standard with the 2.4 kilowatt version. You can upgrade that system as an option to the 7.2 kilowatt version. And then the premium trucks like this Platinum here or a King Ranch also come standard with the 7.2 kilowatt. So Pro Power on board, it can power a job site, it can power a campsite, it can power some AC units when it's a little toasty out here in Palm Springs. So it's an awesome feature for us. And actually we always say it at some just kind of proof points. On a full tank of gas at max power, you can power a work site, like if you're welding, for 32 hours. And the 2.4 kilowatt version can actually power a campsite for up to 85 hours. It's a great feature for us and just an example of how the electrification strategy of hybrids and EVs and F-150 can take these purposeful features our customers love to the next level. So with that, I will kick it over to Milton to talk a little bit more about Pro Power on board and the Pro Access Tailgate.
All right. So I'm Milton Wong. I'm the Chief Program Engineer for F-150. I've been doing this for about 3 years now, and together with my team back in Detroit, trying to design cool features for F-150, right? So as Austin said, we're very proud of our hybrid powertrain and Pro Power on board. So for 24 model year, we've actually refined the hybrid power pack. We've made it smoother and transition smoother. Pro Power on board, right? Austin talked about us running these 3 AC units. Basically everything on this side of the display is run off of this truck right now. And even this refrigerator, cooler, and freezer is running off of this truck right now. There is cold water for you here whenever you want a cold treat. And there's ice cream in here as well, right? So please help yourself when you come back from the drives, right? So that's Pro Power on board, things that we can do with this truck, right? All right, Pro Access Tailgate. I want to spend some time talking about Pro Access Tailgate because that is really important to us in 24 model year, and this is something that we spent a lot of time working on. We spent countless hours in what we call human-centered design, working on this tailgate. And human-centered design is all about not only talking to the customers and reading about things and studying competition, but it's really going to interact and spend time with our customers and really just stepping back and observing what are their pain points, what are they having problems with, and observing their behavior and also trying to look at the needs that they might not even know about. So a traditional pain point that we have with pickup trucks and tailgates is the long reach over the tailgate, right? So someone of my stature, while we have nice cold water in here for you, I actually can open it, but I can't really reach it to give you a bottle of cold water, right? And that's where Pro Access Tailgate comes in and solves that problem. So Pro Access Tailgate is the only tailgate in the industry that combines power up, power down, along with a integrated swing gate that opens to 37 degrees, 70 degrees, and 100 degrees. And we'll talk about 37 when we get over there, which is very important. But at 100 degrees, widest opening, we have about 37 inches of opening space, wide enough and big enough for us to actually move this cooler in and out, right? So that's one of the pain points. Ingress, egress, right? When you have to load cargo, load goods, load gear, You know, with the traditional tailgate, you get on top of the tailgate, but then you have to move it to the front, right? And you have to move your cargo around. And that often becomes an arduous task getting in and out. So we've paid attention to a lot of the details, and we've actually widened this bumper step. We've made it deeper so you have better sure-footedness. And we also put a handle here so that you have something to grab as you go in and out. We also have an optional rear retractable step, right? So someone of my stature, this is a great intermediate step. My lead design engineer on this tailgate, he's about 7 feet tall. So for him, this step would get in the way, right? This is his first step and he's very comfortable with it. So we made it an optional equipment, right? But, you know, with these details, when our camping trip is over, we got to load, whether we're tailgating or camping. Even with one hand full of gear, I have a very easy time getting in and out of this truck, moving gear around, right? The other things that we've done with this truck in the 24 model year is we've added a little cubby hole over to the box side, little door. It's just a little hole where you can store your gloves, your straps, your tie straps, your ratchet straps, your bungee cords. You know, these little things that just get lost in a big pickup bed, but is very useful to have. We've set up this truck with our trifold accessory tonneau cover, as well as a sliding bed divider, right? So with our arsenal of accessories that already exist, you can form fit the back of your pickup truck for your many different needs, right? Depending on how you want to use your truck. So in this case, you know, if we fold these down, and with the invention of the Pro Access Tailgate, once you fold these down and you have this bed divider, you've really sectioned off the back half, back third of this pickup truck to be more like a trunk, right? It's very usable space. And that's because you're right up at the edge of the bed, right? And that's, you know, really the first utility of the Pro Access Tailgate is get right up to the bed of the truck. Let's head over to the Tremor and I'll show you a couple other things, details about the Pro Access Tailgate and why it's designed the way it is. Okay, so for F-150, 75% of our F-150 customers tow in some capacity, whether it's for work or for recreation, right? And so towing is very important to us. And so in a setup like this, as you will be going on an off-roading adventure, we brought out an ATV, right? In our ATV adventure, once you land in your site, you want to quickly get your gear and get on the trails quickly. With a conventional tailgate, if you try to grab your gear, if you open your conventional tailgate down, you're going to hit this trailer jack. That is a traditional pain point with trailering and pickup trucks. So what are you left with, right? You have to climb up here and try to grab your gear, and when you have a lot of gear, that's tough. Or you unhitch, right? Pro Access Tailgate, we solve those pain points. So I talked about 37 degrees. The reason why 37 degrees is important, first detent, right? The first stop, we stop the tailgate before we hit the trailer jack. And yet it's a wide enough opening that we can get in here and have good access to things that we need quickly, like our fuel cans, right? If you'll come up closer to the pickup truck, let me show you how we've outrigged this pickup truck. So with 24 model year, we've put in ribs on the side of the bed, and we also put them, what's new is we put them on the wheel arches. Because we are so much closer to the back of the bed now, we can reach that far, right? So in this example, not all of our customers are the same. Everyone has different adventures and different needs. So this gives some customers the ability to form fit solutions for their individual adventures. And like this one, we want to lock down and strap down our fuel tanks, our compressors, our gear, right? Lastly, when our adventure is done, we have to pack up and we sadly have to go home and leave our fun. But inevitably, as we pack up and hitch up, we will, oh darn it, I forgot to load my toolbox, right? So with the conventional tailgate, how do you get this toolbox in? It's kind of heavy, so it's kind of hard to lift over. You can't drop the tailgate. But again, with our first opening of the tailgate, it's easy to get it in, secure it, close, and on our way, right? So this is the first tailgate that is fully functional with towing. And that's something that, you know, we've been working on. So with that, I want to pass it back to Austin to tell you about some of our other tow technologies.
Thanks, Milton. Yeah, so as Milton kind of explained, we thought a lot about how Pro Access Tailgate works when connected to a trailer. I talked about best-in-class towing up front, so it's safe to say we think about towing a lot. And there's also some other pain points that customers experience when they tow. So let's start with connecting the truck to the trailer. Hitching a trailer is tough. It's normally a two-person job. You have one person in the back. Go left. Is it my left? Is it my right? You go there, you're a little off. You got to readjust. It's a pain point for everyone. So Pro Trailer Hitch Assist is a technology that's on F-150. What you do is you calibrate when you first get the truck with your trailer, and you can see that there's this sticker right here. And then once you're calibrated, you activate the system. This camera right here will read that sticker. You press and hold the button. The truck then takes over and guides itself back and aligns itself just below the trailer, so you come out and connect it. So what's normally a two-person job becomes a one-person job. Next up, backing that trailer into that tight spot. Whether you're a first-time tower or a seasoned vet, that can be tough at times, especially you're with the family, you're going camping, you got to back into the spot, start your vacation, all the other campsites around you are watching, right? The pressure's on. Can you get it in the first try? So with Pro Trailer Backup Assist, same technology there. It can read that sticker right there, activate the system, take the knob, turn it the direction you want the trailer to go, and the truck helps you guide that trailer into that spot. Those are just two technologies of Ford F-150 that takes the stress and the pain points out of towing, lets you get on to your vacation or get the job done if you're at the work site. So kind of follow me along down this way, not related to towing, but just other technologies in 24 model year F-150. So first off here is the heads-up display is now available on 24 model year F-150. It begins on available on the Lariat trim. And what that does is that puts that pertinent driver information in your line of sight. So you keep your eyes on the road, but still have the information that you want to know within your field of view. Like we've talked about with towing, and we'll talk about in a little bit with off-roading, customers use their F-150s for tons of different activities. So within heads-up display, we have multiple different modes. So if you're just driving down the road, kind of a normal driving mode. If you're off-road, there's an off-road heads-up display mode. Brings in information related to your trailer brake controller. You can also put in an off-road mode as well. So lots of different modes to personalize your viewing on the heads-up display with what you're doing with your truck. Just want to call it here too, you see the 12-inch touchscreen and the 12-inch productivity screen here. Those are not new to 24 model year F-150, but the offering is now expanded to the point where those touchscreens are standard across the entire lineup. So you come in on your entry-level XL truck all the way up to that Platinum Plus over there, or the Raptor R that you guys will all drive tomorrow. Same 12-inch touchscreen. Also coming in is a 5G LTE modem. It's about 10 times faster than the previous 4G modem. It allows for your faster software updates, faster mapping. It can connect 10 devices about 50 feet away from the vehicle. So use Pro Trailer Backup Assist, back that campsite in, connect to your Wi-Fi devices or whatever. Truck can help you with that. Also, want to say Apple CarPlay, Android Auto are standard on the truck. And then one new feature that's not only new to F-150, but also new to Ford entirely is stolen vehicle services. So stolen vehicle services is a new offering at Ford. And what it is a customer, if you opt in through the Ford Pass app to this program and someone tries to steal your vehicle. They break in the window, the truck pushes you a notification, says this truck's being stolen. You say, oh yeah, it is. Say yes. That information gets transmitted to law enforcement, and they can help track down that vehicle before it gets too far away. What the system also does is it prevents someone from master resetting the truck, so clearing all that information out and preventing it from being found. So that helps protects from that aspect as well. Like I said, that's just new to F-150, but also new to Ford entirely. And also to say is, you can see right by here that this is equipped with Blue Cruise. We've had Blue Cruise on F-150 previously, but on 24 model year, we've made it much more readily available throughout the lineup. So beginning on XLT 302A, all the way up through Lariat, King Ranch, Platinum, and Tremor, these vehicles come Blue Cruise equipped. Every truck comes with a 3-month subscription, so you have that 90-day trial, and at the time of order, a dealer or customer, when they place their order, can add a 3-year option at $2,100. Cool, yeah, so we'll wrap up here. We're just gonna talk a little off-roading. So this right here is the Tremor, but just taking a step back from Tremor and just off-roading as a whole. Talk a ton about towing and the power and the freedom of choice when it comes to powertrains. Same with off-roading too. We know customers love the ability to go off-road. So F-150s offered the FX4 package for a while now, but one thing in 24 model year is we're bringing in on our STX series an STX FX4, which is kind of in that entry-level retail series, kind of an off-road element. So a customer says, hey, I want some off-road capability, but they don't want to maybe go up to like a Tremor or a Raptor. We have a truck for them new in 24 model year. This right here is the Tremor. So you see, Tremor is its own unique series on F-150, and customers have always said, just like Raptor, they love that distinguished off-road appearance to really separate and differentiate the vehicle. So with Tremor, Tremor has, just like all the F-150s, redesigned front grille. So this is our coast-to-coast grille execution. You can see the grille wraps around the headlamps here. And on Tremor, your distinguishing feature is this orange bar that goes all the way across. And you can see those orange accents carry all the way down the vehicle, from the fender badge to the sticker. There's also some interior elements that you guys saw as well. But with that said, it can't just be about appearance. It's got to be able to perform. So the Tremor comes standard with the 5.0 liter V8 engine. So V8 is the standard engine on a Tremor. Then you can option up to the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. It has 33-inch tires. It has about an extra inch of lift. And then beyond that, it'll be much more fun for you guys to experience them tomorrow than hear me talk about them. But just to see some features here, you have your trail control with one pedal, your trail turn assist, some unique front and rear shocks. So lots of unique F-150 or Tremor kind of features to help with that off-road experience. So, and then one other thing to call out new for Tremor on 24 model year, it's available on Tremor, the 402A, and then also on Raptor is this modular front bumper. So this bumper comes and can you add accessories to it to kind of customize that off-road experience, like a light bar or something like that. On F-150, we have 9 series, starting with XL all the way through the off-road Raptor R. Pricing ranges from your entry-level price point after destination delivery would be just under $40,000 on your entry-level truck, about $38,765. And the Raptor R can range all the way up to $110,000. So a wide range of price points and use cases, whether it's a work truck, whether it's towing, off-roading. F-150 has a truck for everyone to use and serve their use cases. Also, we offer, as you can see here, in this bed we offer a host of Ford accessories. You can see we have a rail system here that serves as a bed divider. This has a tonneau cover, so you can order these with your truck and bake them into the price and ability to be financed at the time of purchase.